Hello.
Wow. This is a bit of a weird one. We've not done this before. Welcome
I
on
know.
Podcast 96 on a Sunday. This is where we normally do a chat show, but today it's a celebration of two of our friends of the podcast, and we're going to have a chat with them in a second. Before we get on to it, my name is Paddy Bennett. That's Phil Page.
And that's Paddy Bennett.
There you go. While you're here, don't forget to give us a like and a share on our Facebook page after this, obviously. We're also streaming live on YouTube, so go and give us a subscribe there. We're also on TikTok and Instagram. TikTok at Podcast96Official and Instagram official Podcast96. How are you, Phil?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm excited.
Because
you look different. You look different.
I know. Well, I'm travelling back to Park tomorrow, so I thought... because all hairdressers are opening from the 4th, I thought, well, no, because my mum's been with me ever since I was a kid, so I've got my barnet chopped, and I'm balding. Look at that. Fantastic.
I'm fantastic. No,
good.
I've been just packing, because I leave tomorrow as well to go and park.
Yes.
Walking the dog, just getting a bit of zen before I go, because I know it's going to be absolute carnage.
What are you most looking forward to going back? Hey, boys, to Santa Bridge. Hi, Chantal.
Hello. Oh, what am I supposed to say about? One of them is the top one is seeing the team, Chantal and Tyler. Absolutely, I miss them and I love them loads, and I cannot wait to see them again. Obviously, the job itself is just desirable, and I love it. Another one is the job, the lifestyle of an entertainer, because
indeed
because every time you no matter which part you go to, there is somewhere local you can explore and new things to go to. So one of the perks of the job is you can explore new places. So what about you, Paddy? What you?
Honestly, I'm really liking. Jordan says he's in his brum car. There you go. Honestly, because the park I'm at, the beach, is right opposite. Now, obviously, I live near Bournemouth, and we've all seen it. I did not want to go down there. So, whereas the beach near my park is pretty much deserted. So, when I arrive tomorrow, I'm just going to dump my stuff and go straight for a walk on the beach. I think I've got a Morrison's delivery coming as well, but also Saturday, because our timings have changed. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but we will finish the evening in time so I can get a pint down the pub. I can't wait.
Oh man, I think I just love. I think when I think of the job, it's just such a vibe that the park, the team on park,
absolutely
local area, and I can't wait because New Beach, right, at Marley, they've got a place called the Neptune, and it's like a company run pub where they do something like roast dinners and stuff.
Nice.
Mate, I'm gonna be binge eating on those. But no, I'm excited to be reunited. But today is a very special day. It's not about us, it's about two very special, amazing people. So should we get them on?
Let's get them on. Please welcome, celebrating their birthday with us here on Podcast 96, friends of the show. It is Lewis Fitzpatrick and Scott Bagnall.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
This is going on.
I'm really lagging.
Thank you. How are you, boys? Scotty, let's start with you. How are you feeling being a year older?
I know it's just another day, but no, I'm all good, thank you. All good.
Good. Lewis, how about yourself?
I'm all good. I feel good being the big 2-0.
Yeah,
Lewis. I think
that makes me feel well old.
Yeah, same.
Lewis has just discovered what gender he is. He is a man. Congratulations.
I am a man.
You know what? Actually, in preparation for this podcast today, I've done a little bit of research. This is something I like to find out when it's someone's birthday. First of all, what was number 1 in the charts when you were born?
Ooh.
And Lewis's, I'm not liking. Scott's. There were 2 actually that I found that were kind of cool. Please not sing Happy Birthday, as apparently it's copyrighted. Oh, okay,
brilliant.
Good.
We didn't sing Happy Birthday.
In the UK chart, Scott, number 1 on the day you were born was Erasure, and their version of ABBA's Take a Chance on Me. But in the US singles chart, it was Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back.
Oh, like it.
Nice.
Which I thought
I
was
don't
cool.
know if you know
Lewis?
as well. Apparently, I share a birthday with Benedict Cumberbatch.
There you go.
So
Lewis,
do I.
Number 1
yeah,
on
so
your
do you.
birthday. Number 1 on your birthday, 28th of June 2000, was Kylie Minogue, Spinning Around.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Love Kylie.
And also, to go back to what you were saying, Scott, two famous people that I found that share your birthday, the 28th of June, is comedy writer and filmmaker Mel Brooks.
Brilliant.
And
Yes.
King Henry VIII.
Yes, King Henry
That's
VIII.
kind of cool.
That's where Lewis gets it from.
So there you go. Fun facts for you. Did you both get anything nice for your birthday, present-wise?
I mainly. Oh, go on, Lewis. You go first.
I've got a flamingo top. Look at the flamingos on that boy.
Nathan will be so jealous. He loves flamingos.
Nice. Scotty,
Yeah.
happy birthday, Benedict Cumberbatch, if you're watching.
As if he's
Oh my
gonna be
God! If you are watching, happy birthday.
Happy at Henry VIII if you're there.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
can't sing
Yeah,
happy birthday due to
birthday.
copyright.
We can't sing happy birthday though. It's copyright.
So there we go.
Because
Sorry.
I'm nearing the the 30 age. I just got money. It's a bit boring, really.
Oh.
But
Honestly,
money's always good.
When you
And
turn
it-
30, Scott, it's not too bad. I've been there. I've done that.
Any idea what you're going to spend it on, Scotty? Train journey? Down to park?
No, I've already brought that. No, I might treat myself. I'm gonna go out all out and get myself a little air fryer for my caravan.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
big
Caravan.
spender.
Can your caravan voltage cope?
Probably not. Probably not.
I want that top, says Nathan. See, I told you Nathan would be jealous.
Lewis, where do you get that?
that's a massive flamingo.
Lewis, where do you get that top from? Without promoting any of the shops, other shops are available. But Lewis, where did you get that top from?
It was a present. How's he supposed to know?
I don't know.
Other shirts are available.
I think Asda's.
With other animals on it. Yes, yeah. All inclusive.
Before you guys come on, me and Phil were talking because obviously we're allowed back onto park this week. It's fantastically open on Saturday. What are the things you're looking forward to going back? Lewis, let's start with you, love.
What was that? Sorry.
What are you looking forward to about going back to park?
I've missed my caravan. I've missed the food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big food eater, me.
Yeah.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You see, I'm a big food eater, and I miss my team.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course. Scott, yourself?
Yeah.
This is a good question. I think I've missed a job, if I'm honest. Like it's been hard. I mean, it's been hard just sitting at home, literally doing nothing.
Completely.
Like I'm so used to like working or doing, and it's just been really weird just sat at home reading or just like
Lewis, we are getting a few questions in live through from Hollywood. I want to know where you got your top from. We want to know.
Yeah.
Who got it for you?
Oh God!
Oh, look at that!
Oh wow, that is a good picture, Lewis. Oh my God, I'm dreading if you've got pictures of me.
I've still got the same haircut.
Well,
have you been doing your homework? Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh wow, Lewis.
Sexy, everything about you so. Oh,
I'm dreading what.
Oh dear.
Who was that in the picture with you there,
dreading
Lewis?
what's to come.
That's my sister.
Oh, cool.
Oh, fantastic. So, Lewis,
that's me.
Oh.
Lewis, in your 20 years, do you have any highlights? Any 20 of your 20 years of being you? Is there anything you've got?
What was that? Sorry, Phil?
Is there anything in your 20 years that you can say has been a highlight of so far of your 20 years? Oh, look at that.
I'd say, there it is.
I remember that. Oh my God, I remember that. That's so funny. I remember that.
I'd say, Phil, it'd be the time I shared with my nan when I was like young, and becoming an entertainer, joining the company, meeting good friends on the way.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And
so
Scott,
I'm going with. Hang on, I'm going with, because we've just had a load of photos of Lewis. I'm guessing Andy has found some of Scott.
I
hope so.
Go on, Scott.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
Oh
wow! Look at that! Wow.
Headshot.
That was my first. That was my first ever acting headshot.
Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was
round
a
the corner.
panto. Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Wishy-washy,
Yeah.
I'm guessing there.
Good old
No,
panto.
Jack, that was, and Sarah the cook.
Idle Jack, cool. Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Is that
Is it
actually Gordon,
Gordon?
or is that the guy from Chip and Doubles?
What do you think?
I think it's the Chip and Doubles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chiffen.
it was.
don't
So
think that's actually
I used
Gordon.
to.
Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant! That's.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, that was Wizard of Oz.
Oh, and that's.
Me and my mum.
Cool.
Oh, hello. On the character. Oh, fantastic.
There you go.
Has
So
any
same
highlights
question.
for you?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So
Yeah,
you
I was
ask
going
it,
to say
Paddy.
same question. Same question as Phil said. What have you learnt in your
Any highlight?
28 years?
28 years. So yeah.
Oh, thank God I got that right. Love my air fryer, says Darren.
So
There we go.
I'm gonna say I had a bit of a not a meltdown, but I had a bit of a break in my career in the entertainment department about 6 years ago. I thought I need to get a normal job, as you do. So I went to run a pub or sort of help run a pub.
Nice.
And I miss being an entertainer. If I was honest, I was there for 3 years and thought this isn't me. And then came back to Park Holidays, and so yeah, I guess I've learned that the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Well, indeed.
Nice, fantastic.
So, yeah.
So I bought this. Can I share my present to them both? Okay,
Of course.
I've got a card. I'll read it and I'll show you it. I can't believe I'm reading this. Oh God. Okay. I just wanted to.
Go on, Phil.
It's like public speaking in English. Can't do it. I just wanted you to know that somebody cares, not me, but somebody does. Happy birthday.
Amazing.
Brilliant. That is brilliant.
Thank you, Phil.
Yeah, thanks, Phil.
I mean, what is it like?
That's up there with the best cards.
Obviously, we're going to be phasing back into work this week, but technically, this is still a lockdown birthday. Now, a lot of people have had birthdays in lockdown. Is it weird?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's for me. It is anyway. I'm so used to.
Jodie Price, happy birthday, Scott and Lewis.
With 2
thanks,
kisses.
Jodie.
Yeah, Lewis, you're back on the podcast, says Charlotte. Brilliant.
It's been a while,
for me, it's really weird. I think the past couple of years, or I've always gone to like Thorpe Park or Alton Towers or London or. Do you know what I mean? I've always done a tourist thing on my birthday. So it's been weird, literally just sat at home. But with respect to that, I've not been home for my birthday for six years now. So it's been really nice to actually have. So it's been nice to have my birthday with like all my family and stuff. So.
Well, obviously we're not. We're next door to each other on parks. Not next door caravans. I mean parks are next door. So possibly at the weekend or one day next week, I'll have to buy you a pint down the pub.
Tudor,
of course,
Tudor, isn't it? Is it Tudor down there?
Yeah.
Goes to the mighty Tudor.
Tudor, yeah.
Lewis, same thing.
But for me, it's like I've always gone out to the pub on my birthday, done things with my family, gone to like saw more than 6 people in my house. But it's been nice having a few people come around and then seeing what people message me. See, I've always been like, oh, it's another day. And then people like giving me all this love and all that stuff. So I just like that, really.
And you get to do your favourite thing, which is be on this podcast. So there you go.
Again.
And to be back on the podcast.
Yes.
I know. Oh, podcast birthday friend. Yay.
Oh, friend.
Oh, friend.
Highlight being 20. We've been on the podcast. And Scotty, what are you looking forward to in the years to come? What are you looking forward to in the years to come then? As you're
in the years to come, getting older. Getting older. No, I'm joking. I don't know really. I think
Bobby Ashley Newton says happy birthday, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby.
For me, I think things are going to change. Like we all know how much COVID has affected us.
Yeah.
So I'm quite not I don't think apprehensive is the right word. I'm quite open-minded now because I feel like, especially for me and Paddy, because obviously we're a little bit older, so we've seen a lot more. But I think entertainment's gonna, just a little bit. I think like entertainment's gonna change, and so I'm kind of excited to see how things develop. Really, in the next
Yeah.
few years, I think.
Oh, brilliant.
Lewis, where do you see yourself in the future?
Pregnant.
Hopefully, I'm because I'm like new to this. Hopefully, with hair, but
Has it grown yet, Lewis?
Probably not.
in the future, hopefully, still doing. Huh? Have a
Has your hair
look.
grown? Yeah, is it grown? Oh no! Oh,
There you
hang
go.
on. Yeah, it's growing.
It's grown a bit. It's grown.
Growing a bit.
It's grown at the back.
Yeah.
But I hope to still be in the entertainment industry, doing more, meeting new people, hopefully traveling around the whole country. Really.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
Is there anywhere
Making new friends?
Is there anywhere you haven't been in the country that you particularly like to go to?
Who's this for both of us?
I've never been to Cornwall.
Oh,
Good shout. Devon's awesome.
So I've
never been to Cornwall, and that's where I'd like to go.
I've been to Cornwall on holiday. I've always wanted to sort of work in Cornwall. So, you know, if Park Holidays ever buys any parks in Cornwall,
or abroad in Spain.
Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
Scott, in your career, you probably worked abroad, like myself.
No, actually, do you know what? I've never done abroad. Abroad is something I've never done.
Okay. In which case, then, a question for you both again. If there was anywhere abroad you could work, where would you go?
Ooh.
Nice.
If there was holiday parks in Florida, I would say
Australia would be for me.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
But I'd probably say Spain, I think. Spain all the way for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lewis, what about you? Where would you work abroad? Where do you?
Mine would be Australia.
Australia. Yeah.
Australia.
All right.
I just love it. Like with all the beaches, all that stuff.
Crikey, mate.
Australia, hands down.
Oh, fantastic. Is there any goals you want to achieve as well in the near future? Is there anything you want to be achieving? Like learn how to drive or work abroad, like you say?
I want to learn how to drive. I've been learning how to drive ever since I was 18. I'm now 28 and I still not drive.
Well, maybe you need to get things in gear. Hey. Terrible.
And that is why Paddy Bennett's a magician, everyone.
Exactly, because I shouldn't attempt comedy.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Okay. I've got a question. Paddy, what did your mug say, by the way? I'm really interested in what your mug just said.
It says A&T. It's my mum's mug.
Oh, okay. I thought it said that's something funny. I was like,
Which I always drink from that one on this podcast. I had it on the other week, and Megan was like, "Oh, I've got that mug." I'm like, "Yeah, but it probably actually applies to you." She was like, "Yeah."
Reflecting on this whole COVID lockdown, is there anything you can take a positive from this, from the whole lockdown? I know there's been a lot of stipulation of what's happening with people passing with lockdown, and that's the main umbrella of it. But is there any positive you both can take, and as Paddy as well, positives you can take to Park? Well, back to your normal jobs now.
Do you want to go first, Scott?
Go on, Scott.
Oh, this is a difficult one. I guess I've had loads of positives, really.
Yeah.
My one is I've got into reading again, which I was a bit not rubbish at, but I'd sort of fallen out of love with reading before lockdown. I got back into that. I think during lockdown, I've sort of discovered myself a bit more and discovered what I love about the job. Not that I didn't enjoy the job, but I think when you sat at home missing it, you're like, this is why I do this job. Do you know what I mean? And I've probably
spark again.
I've probably got a bit fatter. I think I've eaten loads. If I'm honest, me and my best friends during lockdown. I'm looking forward to
I'm so
having
scared.
a salad or something.
What's that thing what's that religion do where they fast and they don't eat for like a month? I'm doing that for like a year. I'm not eating. Lettuce leaf and a watermelon or something like that.
Just on that subject. Sorry, hang on. Just on that subject, Scott. I've been reading this again. Dave Gorman is one of my favourite comedians. This is a book he brought out a couple of years ago called Too Much Information. And the thing with Dave Gorman is he doesn't write fiction or anything like that. It's all the books he's done are all like true life stories or whatever. And it's basically nowadays the world is full of people trying to tell us things so much so that we have taught our brains not to pay much attention. Is there too much information in the world and all like online and stuff like that? So I'm bringing this back to part with me. Once I finish it, I'll let you have a lens because it's really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Just how about we get people who are watching this to comment what they've got positive from this, and they can share it with us.
Yeah,
how they're taking it.
I mean, that's an idea for a future podcast. Let's start a Podcast 96 book club.
Let's do it. Okay, Lewis, what any positives you can take from this lockdown?
Phil, you'd be proud of me. I've learned how to cook. I've learned how to cook.
Okay, moving on. What's your favourite place thing to cook?
I've learned how to cook steaks. I've learned how to cook pork chops. Everything.
Ooh.
Again.
Well, stop the bus. How do you have your steak?
Oh, this is a question.
You can't
How
say
do I
cooked.
have my steak? Oh, I have it medium.
Good answer.
Ooh.
Is medium the wrong? Is medium the wrong?
No. Anything medium and below is correct. Anyone who has
Medium
a
rare
steak
for me.
needs
Medium
shooting.
rare for me.
Better.
Is that medium's got the blood in it still? Is it medium? I'm not a steak person, but I do like steak.
Medium's
How do you have your steak, Phil?
Oh, well, I'm a lazy in my gullet. I don't know. I think it's a bit of pink in the middle.
So medium rare.
Yeah.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
That's the best way. Best way.
What have you learned to cook, Lewis? Aside from steak and
that. I've learned how to cook pork chops. That's kind of like steak, but
nice.
Oh no!
So
I
what
said
would
I
now?
can cook. I've only cooked them two.
What would be your signature dish now, Lewis? If someone said, "What's your signature dish?" What would it be?
Steak.
Pork chops and steak on the side.
Brilliant.
You know what I'll do, Lewis? Because I like my cooking as well. When I get back to because I've done a Morrison's food order for tomorrow. It's like 75-80 quid's worth of stuff. I will do a little tutorial video of how to make a nice creamy cider sauce for your pork chop.
Oh, there you go.
And
also, I know this is no one's going to want to know this, but that's interesting, Paddy. I'm going to do my shopping on Morrison's because I tried to do mine on Tesco, Sainsbury's, and Asda and couldn't get a delivery till 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Really?
I know for a fact there are still some slots for tomorrow as well.
Brilliant.
Question. Okay.
What have you learned, Phil?
Oh,
yeah.
Me? Well, I was me.
What have you learned? Yeah. No, the other
well, obviously, I don't know. It's just more of groundness. I think grounding. Like I'm a very hyperactive person. I do like to keep myself grounded. I was a bit at the beginning of the year. So I was a bit like, you know what? Let's just have that. Obviously, because I've got the persona of me, and then I've got that calmness. I wanted to try and bring those balance back. I also think I wanted to bring back like my mindset of just focusing, productivity. Not because obviously I'm a bit lazy sometimes. Most of the time, I'm trying to bring that offset thing. But no, it's just a bit of mind work really. But no, yeah,
good.
About it. Paddy, what about you?
I mean, again, you're doing this afternoon. One of our very good friends, Ryan, is doing a sort of mindset workshop with us before we go back, and I've got to give a shout out because he might be watching. It's absolutely fantastic. You will definitely get something out of it when and if you guys do this. It's more the fact of I found getting into routine helps a lot. You know, like that's why like this podcast has been fantastic because it's like, Tuesday, right, I've got to prepare for this. I've got to find you innuendo bingo clips. Yeah. I've got to do all this. Thursday, the game show, if I'm hosting, I've got to write that. So kind of getting into routine helps and it makes it more habitual. So you get in the habit of it, which going back is fantastic. There's a little hint. There's a little hint towards the workshop for you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's what I mean.
I'm just reading the live comments. I don't know if this is this one that's just come on the screen. This is a really good one.
Ooh.
Out of the four of
so let's go round and say what our starter, main and dessert would be, and maybe get the viewers to vote. Maybe
Okay,
who they'd pick.
As you propose the idea, Scott, you go first.
Okay, so if I was cooking for you guys, I would do creamy garlic mushrooms, like Frankie and Benny's.
You win
So like
straight
the
away.
mushrooms in creamy
Oh.
garlic sauce, Parmesan cheese, ciabatta bread, a bit like that. Then I would do, I probably do for main, I do Coca-Cola chicken with rice, like Chinese Coca-Cola chicken.
Oh,
And then for pudding, I would probably do banoffee pie.
nice.
Cool.
So that would be my come down with me.
Lewis?
And my entertainment
Okay.
would be, that's a good one. My entertainment would be probably one of my panto friends, like Billy Pierce or someone like that. I'd get him down, do a bit of
Nice.
comedy.
Nice. Lewis?
Yeah.
Starter, main, dessert?
Steak.
Well, my starter would be I'd have some little chips and maybe a bit of scampi or like a seafood thing, like calamari rings, all that stuff with seafood sauce.
Oh.
That shebang. And then for the main, yep, that's my
Lewis
mum.
would be bread, steak. Okay, Amy, it doesn't matter what menu you provide. Phil would win with entertainment, hands down. Thanks. Oh, Amy's a really good friend of mine. I love you, Amy.
My main would be steak. How anyone like it, and for Andy, whatever he'd like, because I know he's a vegetarian, so he could have the choice. See, Andy, don't worry, I care about you. And then in the dessert, we could have just a Magnum.
All right.
A Magnum.
Do we get to pick which one? Because I quite like the white one.
Yeah, you know what? You know those things you get at the petrol station, but you get the ice creams. I'll get one of them.
Okay.
Nice.
Brilliant. Phil, what would yours be?
Any ice cream you like?
Okay, so this one's quite exciting for me. So to start off, I would get some melon balls, make some homemade melon balls. So get some melon, scoop it, make some melon balls, nice and fresh, warm them up, with some cocktail sticks. For main, I would, I don't know, I'd either do a lasagna, but use corn mince to bring in Andy in the veg. Tick, or or I don't know what I would do. I would do fried chicken, but breaded chicken, but it'd be fried, but it had paprika in it.
And in a KFC bucket.
No, it wouldn't. No, it'd be on a plate with some plain rice. So add a bit of. They'll put some pita bread on the side. You want a bit of crunch. For dessert,
no sausage rolls, then, no.
No, oh no, that's pre-dessert, mate. So then we'd no, I'm joking. And then for dessert, I would go to Morrison's. Other supermarkets are available, but Morrison's do a lovely strawberry and cream ice cream. So a few scoops of that with some double chocolate ice cream as well. They do. I get some sprinkles, some also flakes as well.
Old school.
And then to finish it off, I'd go to Lidl, other shops are available, with some gin and lemonade. And that's entertainment would be a live podcast. No, entertainment would be I don't know, just playing a card game I've learned from my neighbours. I can't say it's called Poo Head. Poo can be used for
we know what you mean.
Yeah.
Poo Head. Great game. Get absolutely woo and enjoy the night. Paddy.
Well, I think for a starter, it's got to be mozzarella sticks.
Cheeky.
Go on, Paddy.
With the new thing that I found how to do it, infuse a little bit of pesto inside there as well. Main would be chicken breast, but stuffed with garlic and herb Philadelphia, then wrapped in Parma ham and baked, which I'm making tomorrow night. That'll be served with seasonal veg and buttered new potatoes, because we all love butter with our potatoes, if we're honest. And for desserts, I found a great video online of a 2-ingredient chocolate mousse. So nice and simple, but then just great, some chocolate shavings over the top as well. For entertainment, I think it'd have to be a game of Cards Against Humanity and karaoke.
Mate. All right.
So now we need to get the viewers to vote. Are we still doing
Absolutely.
it? I don't know if they're still watching.
Live
tippity tap it down.
The judges' houses.
I tell you what though, I think Paddy's game night sounds quite good. I'm pleased with that game.
Definitely.
So I mean, it's classic kind of dinner party games like Pictionary stuff like that. Paddy's so close to winning, I just can't have his main. Well, no, obviously, but you can tell me what you want, Andy, and I'll.
What about me, Andy? Is mine good?
I love the idea of Phil with his corn mince in the thing there, because you know what? Yeah, I'm not a veggie, but it is good stuff, corn.
Yeah, what is it? I don't. What's it? I tell you what I haven't had in ages: chicken Kievs.
Oh,
yeah.
You know
garlic
what?
ones.
Oh, chicken Kievs.
Again, they're in my Morrison's order for tomorrow. So.
Oh, are they? Oh, no.
Oh,
Scotty, what else? If you were to change your idea, obviously you can't change yours now. But listen to all these ideas. Is there anything you would change? Entertainment, food.
Paddy had me at
do you
mozzarella
know what?
sticks.
I would probably just be like, do you know what, boys? All right, Nathan. Do you know what, boys?
Hang on, Nathan. If that's true, you know what? You're arriving on Park tomorrow. I will cook that for us tomorrow night. How about that, Nathan?
How about you record this and actually?
I'll do delivery to your van.
He's the manager. That's why.
Oh yeah. Oh, love me.
I'd just be like, do you know what, boys? Do you know what, boys? I'm not going to cook for you. I'm going to take you out, and we're going to go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and you can stuff your faces.
Okay.
I'll just take you to a
because then Lewis can get his steak, Andy can get whatever veggie options he wants, Phil can get his sausage rolls, and Paddy can just get whatever he wants. See, I win.
Scotty wins that one. There you go.
Scotty wins. Okay, let's go round. I think we've got a few.
Actually, sorry. On that note, here's a question: do you think all-you-can-eat buffets can reopen?
No. Well,
good.
They should.
Question.
This is a good question, isn't it? Because I was thinking about this.
Actually, because Harvest has closed their. Oh no, they can't.
So, Toby Carvery's.
Good point,
I think from what I've read, Toby Carvery's are opening, but they're plating up. You can't help yourself anymore. You have to tell them what you want, and they'll put it on your plate.
Thanks,
but I'm on about like proper, like the all world buffets. I think there's a Spoons in Canterbury or somewhere. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I feel like things like that can't. I don't think they can reopen.
I mean, maybe
Scotty,
if cutlery was sanitary, because sometimes with buffets, like if you go to a carvery place, it's the big ladles with your veg and everything else. Maybe the cutlery that you have, you just use that.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And have that as the same as when you scoop it out and eat it.
But then with all you can eat buffets as well, it's a free for all, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So unless they're gonna do a one-way system, I don't know.
Then there's got to be social distancing as well.
Me personally, I live on all-you-can-eat buffets. I love them. I'm not afraid to say I love going to an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Nothing wrong
with it. Paying 15 quid and stuff in my face.
How about an idea? So instead of people, have them islands where you can self-serve and all that. How about this? Pull them out, create counters, and people go up. I can have that place, and the people who work there serve it. So it's still all you can eat, but you have to get served it.
Or maybe you pre-order the items you want, and you have your own little kind of hot plate.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because there's a restaurant near me that does it does Chinese. McDonald's. You go to the restaurant, you sit on the table, and you say no, not McDonald's. It's called the Water Sky in Fleet. You say what you want, and they bring it to you. It's a buffet, but you just order it, and they just bring it to you. That might be
the way forward. Because I know now pubs and restaurants now, they're all doing apps, aren't they? And you've got to pre-order what you want to your table and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a really good positive from this as well. Now, local businesses have now got this idea of we can deliver, and there's a local pub named
it's frozen.
Called the Danish Shatter. They've been doing Sunday carveries, but to deliveries to the town, and they're like £7, but they're amazing. I think every local pub or restaurant have got on that bandwagon of we can still serve, and change is good change. Okay, Scott, back to you with all of us. You mentioned going out places to get. Obviously, Scotty, you've won, so congratulations to the on that. We'll get a speech from you in a minute. Where would you go? Where would you take us? Is there a specific place you would take us? Then we'll go
What,
around
as
to
in
Lewis.
an all-you-can-eat buffet?
Yeah, or a restaurant, or whatever, wherever you think would suit us. And Andy as well, yes. I'd
probably do other buffet places are available, but I would probably take you all to I think it is Spoons in Canterbury. I think it's called Spoons, and it's an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh,
I think it's in Canterbury. Don't quote me on that, Phil, but I think it is near you in Canterbury.
I would give it a go. I like Canterbury. So Spoons in Canterbury. Lewis, where would you take us? A steakhouse, not a steakhouse, anywhere else?
Oh, steakhouse.
It depends. It depends how you're feeling that day, really. If you're feeling like, oh, I don't want that much, I'll take you to McDonald's. I'll see what I can do, and then, or if you want, I could take you to like a Chinese restaurant, a Subway, whatever you want, really. Or, like, you know what I mean? It depends how you're feeling on the day.
All right.
Well,
okay. Nice.
Phil, where would you...
Oh, cry! I was thinking. I don't know, because obviously veggies. I'd go a Harvester.
Shout.
Shout.
Or you can't beat a cheeky Nando's.
I've never been.
Or Phil, it's when we went Nando's. When we went Nando's, Phil.
Can I tell a story for Lewis? Me and Lewis were working last year in Chichester. We went to Nando's, and I thought, be cool, relaxed, get a butterfly chicken, as you do, perfect. This muppet decides to buy a whole chicken, and he ate it before me, and everyone going,
"Oh,
he's sharing that." No,
what, a whole chicken.
Mate,
Lewis,
it was impressive.
There's a word for people like you. It's called gannet.
Wow, wow. What about you, Paddy?
Whole chicken for £12.
I mean, I'm really gutted that Chiquito isn't a thing anymore because I used to love that place. But I have to say, Frankie and Benny's. I know some of them aren't opening, but it's just got a little. I love it. I think we're going to wrap things up. It's just a quick, I say quick podcast. It's almost 45 minutes. So wrap things up. Before we do go, we might have some last minute comments from people. But just to round things up, for people who are returning back to work this week, I think all businesses are going to be from Saturday. A positive message to people who are returning or doing whatever. Scotty?
Mine would be that keep smiling. Don't let anything get to you. Obviously, I know COVID's affected quite a lot of people, but at the end of the day, we're there to do a job, and people need to respect us as well as us respecting them. And for us, like in the entertainment industry, I think we're going to put so many smiles back on people's faces.
Definitely.
So many people have missed going on holiday. So
I missed smiling, I think.
Completely.
Absolutely.
Lewis?
Yeah.
Mine would be like Scotty said, stay positive, be happy, but also help each other out when you need, because we're all in the same boat. We've all gone through this together. It will get better, and it's change, but we'll get through it if we all just work together and just stay happy.
Yeah.
Paddy, anything from you?
I mean, again, just echoing everyone else, really. Just remember, stay safe. Any procedures that are put in place, follow them. Make it, because if you get into a routine and you get it done, it will become habitual and it'll make life a load easier when we eventually come out the other side and it's completely gone, this thing, and we can return to the old normal.
Yes.
Phil?
I'm going to quote Sir Colonel Tom. I think he's a bit absolute national hero. I forgot what it mainly was, but it's more of sometimes we have bad days, but don't worry, tomorrow's always a better day. So
Hasta mañana.
That's it. Hasta la vista. So,
absolutely. Well, listen, it's been fantastic today. Bit of a nice chilled out one, bit of a different one.
It's been great. Thank you for having us. Thank you for allowing us to share our birthday with you on your podcast.
Jodie Price, have a safe journey to all parts. Yes. You too. Well, I'll say you too, Jodie. You're already at yours. Once again, from all of us here at Podcast 96, happy birthday, Scott. Happy birthday, Lewis.
Thank you very much,
I'll
boys.
see you at some point during this week.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget to give us a like,
happy birthday, Scott.
And you, Lewis.
On the Facebook page. We're also on YouTube, so go and subscribe to us on there. Also TikTok and Instagram. TikTok at Podcast 96 Official, Instagram Official Podcast 96. Whatever you do with the rest of your day, Have a good
Yeah,
one.
we
And
will.
don't forget, on Tuesday, we have our 24-hour live stream, which we're doing in
Yeah.
aid of cancer research and also the Mental Health Foundation. So we've got loads of stuff going up on there. We've pretty much got the program sorted, which is
I'm
going to be
looking
very
forward to
excited.
turning the tables on you guys. That
Yes,
is
I'm
all
scared.
I
Scott,
am
was-
saying.
I'm
he's
so scared.
pitting us hosts against each other. So
We're going to see how competitive you guys get against each other.
Mate.
very,
Oh,
very.
yeah. Yes.
Listen,
Anyway,
to you three, and to everyone watching, whatever you do with your Sunday, have a great one. Have a safe journey if you're traveling back tomorrow, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye. God bless. Bye.
bye, 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 bye.
Bye. Bye bye.